Hey guys, Dale here, back at Odyssey Station for hopefully another pretty quick episode of Gravship Blueprints. We're just going to be taking a look at one design today, and that is the Normandy Class from Mass Effect. I'm not sure what version of the game this silhouette is from, or like which installment, but this is the silhouette that I referenced in the photo that you'll see in the thumbnail. I know it's not necessarily like the traditional silhouette, maybe from the earlier games, where kind of these outer nacelles kind of like blend into that inner nacelle. So like this little wing piece would kind of be maybe a little bit more forward and we wouldn't have this section up here. But this silhouette made for a pretty good Gravship using max tiles on a 3 extender build. So we're 1250 out of 1250, and we're going to go with that. Let's do, guess, a little tour. We'll start with the Grav engine, so we can kind of like see how this fits in. We do have 3 extenders. We have one right here at the top, and then we have 2 mirrored in the back in order to kind of like get these nacelles in here. And then we'll go ahead and start with the very back of the ship. We have a shuttle bay, so this area is unroofed. We did roof over the batteries here. And I guess since we're talking about having batteries on this build, we'll take a look at power real quick. We have 8 chem fuel power generators, and with our sun lamp off, we're overproducing about 2200 watts. This will pop on, and I think it takes 27 or 2900 watts. So we do need to be storing some excess power generation while this is off in order to not have power issues during the day. In addition to these 8 chem fuel power generators, we do have one grav core power cell, and that is the whole power setup for the ship. Here on the back, we do have 6 large thrusters. We have 2 small thrusters. We have 2 large chem fuel tanks. And then on the inner nacelles, I have set up a brig on either side. So we have 2 individual prison rooms. Forward the shuttle bay, we have our little dining area / recreation room. And then we have 2 separate rooms kind of on either side of it. So directly in front, we do have a small kitchen area. We have a freezer in here, a just tiny bit of storage for food along with nutrient paste. And then on the left side, we have a laboratory. So we have our research, we have our multi-analyzer, we have a couple mech gestators and a subcore encoder. And then of course some storage. We have some storage in the smaller nacelle, and we've also put in small and large mech chargers. Same thing on this side as well. All around here, so this entire area, hydroponics to the fabrication bench, this is all one room, and it is a workshop. We are a little skimpy on work facilities. This is like a mid-sized, maybe like mid-game ship. So you might reorganize it. Maybe you aren't doing the Mechanitor thing, so maybe you close off the science lab and extend the workshop into this area to get some stone cutting, some art benches, all that fun stuff. On the right side, we have a small medical bay. So 4 hospital beds along with vitals monitors and some storage for potentially medicine or bionic parts. On this other side, we have just created a generic storage room, but you could do a lot of things with this space. Here in the kind of like neck of the ship, the forward-facing part of the ship, we do have a small barracks. This is a smaller ship, so I didn't go too crazy on crew quarters. This ship will sleep 8 people in this configuration. We have 10 hydroponics, 20 hydroponics basins, so potentially with nutrient paste, we could feed probably about 10 people. So these could become private quarters, or once you've converted your prisoners, if you're recruiting them, you could just make these private rooms for them. Around the barracks here in the middle, we have hallways on either side that are part of this ideology room. And then, of course, we have the bridge up front. If we take a look at it with our planning overlay on, you can see all of this stuff accounted for. And then let's take a look up here. I have the silhouette, and then I also have the silhouette with all my extra junky plans here. It looks like I'm missing a tile there for some reason, so that I'll put that in. But if we are just looking at this guy, let's grab you and get you somewhere separate for now. Silhouette is mostly just the walls. So you put substructure everywhere here, except in this open area here, and of course where the engines are. I might actually, why don't I fill those areas in with just these? So that'll be like a little note for you guys to know that these are supposed to be empty areas so that they don't take up substructure. Oh, I was missing the tile on that as well. I do have the engines placed for you guys in the silhouette here. And then as typical, I have the grav core location as well as each extender location. And usually I will kind of show you guys if there is flexibility on extender placement. There is not flexibility on extender placement in this silhouette. But everything else, of course, is open to interpretation if you're using these plans. I would love to see how you guys kind of decide to build them out. So if you can, share those with me. And I'll get these up on GitHub. They'll be up on GitHub by the time you see this video. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.